The charter member of the Friday Night Thunder Radio Network is WGNS-Murfreesboro, Tennessee. Bryan Barrett joins us on line 6. Bryan went all the way over to Maryville. He's on his way home, so we're going to try to keep him awake for a little bit of that ride. Tough night tonight for Oakland. Must have been a whale of a football game, though, Bryan.
Well, it really was. Oakland outscored Maryville 21-10 in the second half. Scored 21 points in the second half, took their first lead late. But about 3 minutes plus left on the clock, and that was enough time for the Rebels to be able to get the game-winning touchdown, and didn't leave Oakland with enough time. They did get down to about the 40-yard line and just couldn't punch it on into and didn't have enough time to get close enough in field goal range to tie it, sit it into overtime. But it was a close one for sure.
It's got to be they trailed at the half and then come out, and I think the first 3 plays they score in the second half. 3 plays into the second half.
Yeah, Mookie Wilson had broke a big long run, and 4 plays, 1 minute, and Oakland scores and gets on the scoreboard, and if they were down 14-0 at the half, that put them right back in the game, put a little momentum on their side as well. But it was really early fourth quarter where Oakland seemed to get things in gear and got that first lead of the game, and just wasn't enough time there. First half, a lot of penalties, and I know it's something Coach Creasy won't be too happy to look at. I think the penalties really killed first half drives that looked very promising at the time.
I'm sure he's not exceptionally worried about the outcome. I mean, you played relatively well and had a chance to get the win. You got some opportunities to learn and to coach him up after that. And for all intents and purposes, these two teams are probably on a collision course for some time later on this year, aren't they?
Well, we were just talking about that on the way home. There are other teams that are going to be in that East bracket that are probably going to make some noise, and I would say Oakland has maybe a little bit tougher road. You think about teams in your own region with Blackman and Mount Juliet and other teams that may be over here in the Eastern bracket, but I would say that those two would be heavy favorites to be playing then. But gosh, we're months away from that. It's only week 2, so long time to go. You got injuries to battle and things like that, but 2 really good football teams tonight, that's for sure.
Bryan, we need to go. We got a couple things to do before the top of the hour. We appreciate you. Who you got next week?
We're going to be doing the Siegel-Riverdale game at Siegel next Friday night.
All righty. Good luck in your preparations for that. Tell John Dinkins I said howdy.
I will. I'll look him up and tell him.
Thank you, buddy. See you.
All right.
I hope he does. I hope he wakes him right up. I hope he stops him in the middle of a snore.